Hi everyone, what's up, that gaming kid here. I'm about to choke on food. Give me 1 minute.
Same.
If you couldn't tell, we're here with Stan.
Hi.
And Leon will be here in a bit. Leon is just, doing child labour.
He's
So,
dead.
don't tell them, Stan. They're not supposed to know.
They know from the last.
No!
They know from the last investigation. You know, the lion.
Oh yeah, no, they're dead. But yeah, guys, we were thinking about 4D, 4D VTuber model. So if we, wait, this episode. If we get to a certain amount of, you guys to a certain amount of followers, or something, we'll make VTuber model. I think that would be pretty cool.
Okay,
Make that
so
a point
4D
redemption.
is smell. What's 5D?
5D. You know what? Let's search up. Alexa, what is 5D?
5 days is 432,000 seconds.
Supposedly that's what 5D is. Alright, well, okay, let me actually go to, let me go to this. This is also the wrong one, this is also the wrong one. There you go, this is it. We're gonna actually have Leon and stuff on that side. We can't, Stan can't use, their VTuber model, because,
I don't have anything set up yet, so like.
yeah, new PC.
You guys have to. Yeah, my new PC is here, so you guys have to wait.
They've got gaming. Stan has gaming. Yeah. Okay, I need to remember his voice. He's like fuckboy English.
Mm-hmm.
Adrian did it. That's what it looks like. Dude, no way. That woman can do anything like that. In court today, there'll be a mountain of evidence that will implicate you. A mountain of evidence?
Mountains.
Mountain? Climbing? I'm certain there's someone out there trying very hard to pin this whole thing on you. Please, Mr. Lawyer, dude, like I said yesterday, I'm refreshing like a spring breeze, alright? I can't let any sort of scandal ruin that. I understand. Peak performance, I know. Oh? I don't know who's saying this.
Well, it's almost time.
Oh, okay, perfect. Mia?
We must get a complete acquittal today.
Oh no, I can't do that. But I can't focus on my situation right now. Or Pearl's either. No matter what, I have to focus on winning this case by the end of the day.
Indeed. Well, let's get going. I have food, okay? Leave me alone.
you know, I can imagine like in the actual anime, it's just it just makes car noises. Let's get going.
Aww.
Oh, I can't do this. I don't got the I don't have voice mod. This him.
Beat.
This is right. Do you want me to do this one? And do like a really weird raspy voice?
Just turn on noise suppression.
I already have, but it won't do it good enough. 1 minute.
Put your hand over your mouth.
Good morning. This is it, Mr. Attorney. The day of the trial.
Wait, how does that even sound?
A bit scuffed, which is
Okay,
perfect.
that's good. Maya, she's unharmed, right?
Well, when I checked on her earlier this morning, she seemed a bit, how shall we say, tired.
Gasp.
Don't worry, people don't die that easily. Besides, what you really should be concentrating on is winning today's trial.
You got better signal. Yeah, how did you know? Good. I'm once again here to leave the stream in the background, do something. Also, that gaming kid beardless is cursed. Guys, my facial hair just jumped off. It's not my, I don't have any control over it.
It walked away.
Exactly.
For my sake, as well as yours, you must win today's trial. Which is why I sent you a little present this morning.
Excuse me, you have a gift?
Present? What in the world would you give to me?
It better be some new shoes.
You'll figure it out once the trial starts, and even if you don't like my gift, I expect you to graciously accept it and win the day's contest, if you please.
Wait.
Bet it's the murder weapon.
Stan!
something.
Stan! Thank you. The kidnapper sent me a present. The present is just a gun. It's a gun. I'm gonna shoot the judge. Phoenix Phone just dies in the middle
I
of the
mean,
conversation.
that's one way to win the case.
Mr. Lawyer, dude, who was that? No one. Has nothing to do with you, so forget you heard anything. Dude, did your nose just get longer? How Pinocchio reference.
Ah ha ha.
Ah ha ha. Do you want me to do this, or are you gonna do it? Actually, wait. I don't know, because Leon's normally do it, so you have to kind of fill in for Leon's stuff.
Court is now in session for the trial of Matt on guard.
You know, it sounds like a male version of what's her face, Old Bag. It sounds very similar to Old Bag. I'm not. It's good. I like it.
Are the prosecution and defense ready?
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Where's the prosecution?
Where?
I say, Mr. Wright, what has happened to Miss von Karma?
He's dead. I don't know, Your Honor. Why are you getting mad at me? Your Honor!
Please be quiet, bailiff. Court is in session. If you must tell me something, please keep it brief. Now then, what is it?
Prosecutor von Karma has. Oh my god, wait, oh no! Imagine she's dead. Wait. This morning, Miss von Karma was.
Oh my god!
I was joking! I
Oh
was
my
joking!
god! She got shot! No!
Joking! Oh
Holy
my god!
fuck.
I was joking!
Who?
I
Who
was
did
joking! I was joking! I said a gun earlier!
I mean, I guess we won the case.
Let's go!
That I am
Jesus.
not happy.
Yo, whipped the wrong person! Well, guys, that's it.
Wait, that was the present, maybe.
Oh, yeah, he had
that
a
was
hit,
totally
man.
the present.
What?
Shot? Screw popped?
Somehow.
Somehow. That's it. Somehow.
I think this is the present that man was talking about.
His present?
Miss von Karma is one of the top prosecutors in the country at the moment.
True, Julian, and she can't hit people anymore.
If she were to disappear, it would be to your advantage.
This is totally insane. Miss von Karma, is she okay?
I don't have that answer.
She's alive and in stable condition.
That's good.
Phew. You're...
I thought he'd show. Oh, yes! Edgeworth! Do you want me to do this or do you want to do it?
You can do it.
Your Honor, due to the circumstances, Miss Francesca von Karma could not appear in court today. I, Miles Edgeworth, will be taking her place. The prosecution is ready, naturally. Oh damn. No, yeah, but I guess we're against Edgeworth now. This is weird. I'm gonna be shouting to myself until Leon gets here.
God.
Miss von Karma was shot in her right shoulder and is currently undergoing surgery. Like I said, they did surgery on a vegetable. Luckily, I have looked this case over and am familiar with the details. Phoenix's secret lover has arrived, oh my god. Yes, Miss von Karma was the Whiplash lady. The prosecution seems to prove the guilt of Mr. Matt on guard.
The court acknowledges the prosecution.
Right. I finally found the answer I was struggling for on my long journey this past year. 42. Oh, never mind. Oh, you know, imagine if it had the shoulders you to the whip. By the time this case comes to the end, you too will know the answer.
Imagine Edgeworth pulls out a gun and shoots Phoenix.
This is the answer. It's suicide. It's a death pact. Now then, the prosecution would like to call his first witness. Please bring Detective Gumshoe to the witness stand. I'm just going to be talking to myself. Lovely.
I
Let's-
know. This is
Witness.
amazing.
Witness, your name and occupation. My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm a detective down at the precinct for now.
For now?
Oh, the salary cuts, pal. After this trial's over, I'm supposed to turn in my badge, sir. No!
No, why?
Detective Gumshoe. The prosecution has no need for a depressed witness.
Oh,
Don't be
bully him.
Don't be depressed, you fuck. I don't care. Lift your head up and face forward like a proud officer, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
You're not depressed, you're just sad.
Yes, sir. Now, let's have your testimony. We want to explore the various facets of this case. We must start with that.
Get ready, Phoenix. This is gonna be one very rough fight.
Yeah, I would have to be with Edgeworth as my opponent. The answer he was struggling for. Interesting. Show me this answer you finally found, Edgeworth. I want to see this answer of yours. This this murder happened after the Hero of Heroes Award ceremony, sir. The victim, Juan Carrera, was found dead in his hotel room. After looking into the cause of death, we believe he was definitely murdered, sir. At first, we thought there was something suspicious about the empty guitar case. However, we later found out that the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder. You completely forgot about Twitch. Hello, GC. It's been a while. Basically, the guitar case is stupid. He can't play guitar.
After the award ceremony ended, the victim was alone in his room.
Room? How? Yes, sir. Both the victim and defender went alone to their room, sir.
I see. Mr. Wright, you may begin in your cross-examination.
I will cross-examine myself, sir.
Please
It's
do
okay.
not do that, Gumshoe. I would not appreciate it.
I am doing his job. Alright, so he was in his hotel room. We believe he was murdered. There was something suspicious about the guitar case. What was suspicious about the guitar case? And why did you think that? Because it was empty, pal. The gentleman ninja doesn't go anywhere without his bright red guitar. And we
That's
couldn't
such
find
a
it.
wholesome poster.
And we couldn't find it anywhere at the scene of the crime. I know.
Oh, then how about this theory? A fan really wanted the guitar and did the crime to get it. How's that?
We thought of that too, but the only fingerprints on the guitar case were the victims. Only the victims, huh?
I see. So much for my theory then.
What if it was outside of the guitar case anyway and they took the guitar off him?
Maybe.
Look up
Could
Gumshoe. New prosecutor. You know what? Yeah, Gumshoe can get a new job as a prosecutor. A new spot just opened up. Oh my God.
Honestly.
There's some water, but only on the top of the lid. Alright. How did you find out that it had nothing to do with the murder? What convinced you it had nothing to do with the case? The guitar wasn't at the Gateway Hotel that night.
Well then, where was it?
The bright red guitar was eventually found at the TV studio. The victim, Juan Carrera, had apparently only taken the case with him, sir.
So you mean he forgot to put the guitar inside the case?
Yes, sir. Even when I was on stage for the ceremony, he didn't have his guitar. He's a fat idiot. So that guitar case was empty even before he got to the hotel.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah, that's right. It had nothing to do with the case after all. Even though it is a case. Not this case. Another case.
Our first order of business should be to gather up more info from his testimony.
Okay, so basically just queue everywhere.
Maybe. However, setting off traps is part of a lawyer's job too.
I don't know if you say so.
Of course, we're supposed to escape from them too, wouldn't you say?
I'm not sure about that. The anime. I've only watched a bit of the anime because I don't want to spoil anything. I guess like where we are now. But so far it's pretty good. Would you timeline tell me? Thank you. Okay, pal. The ceremony started at 6 p.m. Ended around 8 p.m., and then there was a short break. The special post-ceremony show was supposed to start in the lobby 30 minutes later. And that's when the victim's body was found, correct? Which is to say, the murder occurred during that 30-minute break period.
Please continue with your testimony, detective.
Also, what do you mean hold up, hamster? The person who discovered the victim's body was Adrian Andrews, correct? Yeah.
Who is this Adrian Andrews you're talking about?
Blonde woman. She's a defendant, Matt Ongar's manager. She's a really pretty lady, sir.
Ah, so she's a pretty lady. I wonder if she will grace us with her presence. Okay, Mr. Judge.
When the post-ceremony show is about to start, you want to get Mr. On guard. If the guitar was outside the case when the murder happened, if a fan did get it, they would need to open the case to get to the guitar. Basically, it was at the studio, it wasn't even in the,
yeah, I
thing.
know. So they would have had to have gone to the studio to get it, like, before they even left to do the show.
That haunted kid? Wait, what is this clip? Wait. Oh, what the hell? Jesus Christ. Yo, amazing. What the hell? Yeah, we went.
What is it?
Look at the
Send
clip.
me a link.
No,
Send me a link.
it's in chat. 1 minute. Let me, Oh my god. I literally, my soul just went, like, whoa. Whoa.
Yeah,
I just sent it to you. That is scary. Jesus. I can do some other cool things. I can make my eyes vibrate. You guys want to see it? Like, I made my eyes, like, make my eyes shake.
Nicholas.
Yeah, I don't know. I got possessed by a demon. Bro, I got possessed by a demon. Man, I'm telling you. How did I get possessed by a demon midstream? God damn it.
Possessed.
How did you know I got possessed? The food was bussin', that's why.
I see. And that's when she found the victim's body.
No, not anymore. The cause of death? Wasn't that because Mr. Creeder was stabbed in the chest? Only a careless amateur would believe someone so brainless like that, pal. Take a good, hard look at the crime photo. Now, a real pro's attention would be drawn to here, this bandana.
Banana.
Banana. Oh, his bandana, sir. That's the thing wrapped tightly around his neck, sir.
Ah, yes, I see. His banana-scented bandana.
Monkey banana.
Monkey go.
Then what about the knife? It seems to have been stuck in this victim's chest on purpose after the death. Hey, no problem, Cyber.
We have a crafty murder on our hands here.
Yo, Minecraft. I love Minecraft. I believe that is enough. First, the victim was choked to death with his bandana. Then, after the victim was dead, the killer deliberately stabbed him with a knife. Which brings me to my next point. Why then did the police arrest Matt on guard? Because there was a reason enough to suspect him. Here it comes. Looks like Edgeworth is back in full swing.
Very well. Detective Gumshoe, please testify about this matter.
Yes, sir. Alright, pal. Why we arrested Ongar, I'll tell you why. Matt Ongar and Juan Carrito were huge rivals with one another. Each thought that the other was in his way. That's more than enough in my book. As for evidence, there's Diamond Ninja's button. It was ripped off the ninja costume and was found in Matt Ongar's hakama. The defendant's fingerprints were also all over the knife. The defendant brought the knife for the crime, which makes it a premeditated murder. I see a fat flaw in that. That knife, he was missing from his room anyway. And Adrian Andrews went to visit him.
Yeah.
So... I
Does-
mean, of course his fingerprints are going to be on the knife, because he was probably eating steak.
Yeah.
If Adrian Andrews got gloves, took the knife, stabbed my man, went, and that's it. It's done and dusted. He's dead. It was sort of sticky on the handle, so the fingerprints came out pretty clearly, sir. Okay. And there's this button.
That was found in the defendant's clothes, was it? And this button is also covered in blood.
Yes, and yes, and we know that the blood in it is the victim's blood, sir. What? Why would he take the button, though? That's what I don't get. I feel like it was planted.
All of this points very clearly to the defendant, doesn't it?
Yes, it most certainly does, Your Honor. Ready to give in yet, right?
Well,
I'll find
that's
that.
not happening.
I'll find the hole in your argument somehow. You can press as hard as you like. Just hurry up with your usual pointless questions. Sure.
Bit close to the mic.
Grr. Okay, well, I mean... Okay, I want to first find out about this button. When was this button found? Pretty soon after the body was found, we rounded up everyone who knew Mr. Corrida. And then we did a search on them all. That's when we found the button.
So it was almost immediately after the murder.
The police didn't have the free time to lollygag and play tricks, unlike some people. Hey, what's he trying to say about me here? Hey, the fingerprints thing I don't get. How were the fingerprints arranged on the knife? Huh? What do you mean, pal? By examining the fingerprints, you can determine how the defendant held the knife. For example, did he hold it normally or overhand? Oh, is that what you meant? Well, we didn't actually think of that. I can't believe the bumbling of this department. Hopeless. Were you paying attention to the testimony, right? The defendant's fingerprints were all over the knife. There's no way to determine how the knife was held at the moment of the murder.
So, is the defendant the owner of this knife then?
No. Hold up. There's no way this was a premeditated murder, even if he did buy the knife. Sorry, pal, this isn't some pocket knife. It doesn't fold, so it's not great for walking around with either. Well, this isn't good.
they had dinner with it.
Exactly. If the prosecution can prove it's a premeditated murder, we're done for.
Phoenix,
Yes?
there's something very interesting about what the detective said just now. Think carefully before it's too late.
A button covered in the victim's blood, and a knife with his fingerprints.
Be grateful. If the judge were more rash, he would have pounded his gavel in closing.
We're still in the world of trouble.
Well, before any battle, you must find your enemy's weakness. So let's find the weakness in this testimony, no matter how small it may be. Okay, Phoenix?
Wait, how would it be premeditated murder if... Where would he need a knife? The murder scene... Do I have a picture of his room? On the... Also, how do we know that's blood? And it's not just wine or tomato juice.
Well, like ketchup.
Tomato juice.
It could be.
There was tomato juice in the thing.
There was. Maybe it's just tomato juice and the...
Maybe. Well, I mean, the knife... Of course his fingerprints were on the knife.
That makes sense because they were eating with them.
Oh, okay, I can use a knife as a thing. It doesn't make sense. Wait a second. What? So the basis of your argument that this was a premeditated murder is simply that my client bought a knife beforehand. That's right, pal. The defendant did not buy this knife. Huh? Take a good look at the handle of this knife, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Huh?
It has a Gatewater seal set to the handle.
Gatewater. I think I've heard that name somewhere before. That's the name of the hotel. The Gatewater Hotel. You idiot. Oh. The murder knife was actually property of the hotel, which means this murder could not be premeditated.
Yes, that is very true. This is a very big...
Heh, heh, heh.
Okay, Edgeworth. Listen, you dirty-minded freak.
A big what?
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'm sorry, but the defense is simply too careless. What? I think... I'm choking on food. I think whether the crime was premeditated or not has already been determined. How so? I admit this knife is hotel property. There is no one currently on the police force that is dumb enough to not realize this. But I didn't know... Oh.
Oh.
The question is... Where did this knife come from?
Why, that's obvious. It came from the victim, Mr. Garrida's room.
I didn't, it came from his room. Sorry, Your Honour, but that is incorrect. The victim ate last meal before he was murdered. With that being the case, I would like to draw the court's attention to what's on top of the table.
There is a knife and a fork on the table.
Well done, Dud. You can use your eyes.
I spotted it.
I did it. I am a big boy.
I can see. Finally, it's been 10 years. Where in the world did this knife come from?
It was always there, Your Honour. If it pleases the court, I would like for us to recall the room of the defendant, Mr. Met on guard. Where the knife gone? Especially what was on top of his table. There is something missing. Perhaps is it a single knife? We investigated the leftover dishes for fingerprints, and while we were investigating, we came to the conclusion that Mr. Matt Unguard's knife was missing. I wish I could open the murder photo. What, his photo? Okay, Julian? Yes, a knife.
Okay. But my question is, what food did each of them order? Because then we can figure out who had the bone on their plate.
Mr. Unguard had gone through the victim's room with the knife he had used during dinner. Why would he carry a knife on a visit? To kill, of course. And with that, I believe the prosecution has proven this was a premeditated murder. There are 2 guitar cases. Wait, what? Wait, are there? No, there's 1, Julian. Julian, that's 1 guitar case that's been opened.
Julian, are you okay?
Julian, that's 1. There's ketchup in the wine glass. True. 1 in the photo and 1 in the room. Oh no, they've just been moved.
Amazing, Mr. Edgeworth. Absolutely brilliant. A brilliantly clear deduction. It seems like Edgeworth had planned this from the very beginning.
This must be one of those traps, and I just walked headlong into it. Like Felix.
A murder weapon with fingerprints and a button from the victim's costume. There's quite a sizable amount of evidence here.
No idea, Julian. I can safely say that this further deliberation is a waste of your Honour's time. Although, I wouldn't mind if the defense were to present evidence not yet shown to the court. Evidence not yet shown?
He means evidence that the court hasn't seen yet. In other words, new evidence.
Well, duh.
What does the defense have to say about this? Mr. Wright? Phoenix. The judge is favoring the prosecution right now.
Oh yeah, no, Union, they said that it was the cloth.
If we answer with something wrong here,
I will save.
you'll lose all of your health and die.
I will save.
And then we'll lose Maya.
That gavel of his will be bringing out the sound of our defeat.
Mr. Wright, do you have something important and necessary to present to this court? And if not, then piss off.
I actually don't know. What do we?
I don't know. Adrian?
The radio transceiver?
Oh, don't present that. We gotta keep that quiet.
I think we kind of have to... Oh, wait. No. No, not the camera. The camera has something completely different on it.
Yeah.
I don't think we do right now.
We don't.
This has to be another trap. Better if I don't say anything other than risk throwing out a bad piece of evidence.
Looks like the defense isn't saying a peep on this one.
Oh, never mind. Which means this court is adjourned.
Phoenix, we will lose this case if you give up here. So you'd better show the judge something. Quick.
Slow down, you'll know I have a tendency to be wrong more than... Oh, I can't even say it. Hold it. There's one piece of evidence that catches my attention. Something this court has yet to see.
Mr. Wright, I will say this one more time. I do not feel this trial needs to continue at all. However, I am giving you one chance. And only one! Don't fuck it up!
What the judge is saying, right, is don't try pulling one of your usual bluffs here. If I mess this up, it's curtains for all of us. Oh my god.
You may now present one and only one piece of evidence. Now then, what is this evidence that you must show to the court?
It's new evidence. I
mean, it's got to be... It's either Adrian or the fact that there was like a second plate there. Or something. I don't know. Like...
Unless it's the transceiver.
It could be.
Or that. Or that. You know, it could be the ticket.
Maybe. It could be. What said the... What did the ticket say? What said the ticket?
This is saying that he's supposed to do a post-conference zone. But we already knew that.
Yeah.
Unless it was... either the radio transceiver or the suicide report. I actually don't know, because that's been new evidence. Let me try this. I don't think this is going to be right though. Never mind, it isn't. Okay, it's not that.
That was not the right piece of evidence.
Oh, hi, Leon.
Hi, Leon.
Hello.
Alright, by the way, So basically,
Yes.
Von Karma got shot.
Hoggers.
Yeah. So basically, you know the guy on the transceiver.
Yeah.
He was like, "Okay, I've got a present for you to help with the case."
Wait, he shot Von Karma.
An unknown person shot Von Karma.
Okay. So
Yeah.
he
It was
basically
probably
shot
him,
Von
though.
Karma.
And now Edgeworth is filling in. Do you want to get your webcam on, or
Wow. That is an interesting development.
interesting?
It is.
Okay, we're gonna get your webcam on, or your VTuber?
Nope.
What? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Wait for real, or?
For real.
Oh, okay, there you go. All right, let me. Oh my God, I haven't done this in like a good 2 seconds. Let's do.
Really? Because last time we streamed was more than 2 seconds ago.
Exactly. Which is why I now need to reconfigure it. Actually, wait, I can just do, that's alright, let me do...
Ah, I like the black square.
Black square? Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go, Leon, you're here, you're comfortable.
I'm here.
Yep.
Am I comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't received any refreshments.
One piece of evidence that catches my attention. Something that
Would
this
you
court
like
has
a
yet to see.
beverage?
Who am I doing again?
The judge.
Edgeworth Judge. Well, I don't...
Edgeworth and the judge.
Actually,
Or
I mean...
I can keep doing the judge, and then
You can do Edgeworth.
Leon can do Edgeworth.
Okay, sure. I'll do Edgeworth then.
Cool.
Mr.
You
Wright,
do-
I will say this one more time. I do not feel this trial needs to continue at all. However, I am giving you one chance, and only one.
I swear he always says there's no reason for this trial to continue.
Yeah, and
Why
then
don't
Phoenix
see any
wins.
Oh,
reason
sorry, I
for
did not
this.
mean to do that. Okay.
No worry.
Alright, yeah, we lose all that health here.
Now then, what is this
That's a roll.
evidence?
HP.
I actually don't know what it is. Maybe the suicide report.
It's literally a one-shot, one-kill kind of situation.
No,
where if
I-
you get it wrong, you die instantly.
Glasses swap. Oh, okay.
I think it would be pretty cool to do this game, but like it's one hit KO every time you
Jesus.
receive
That would be
damage. Legitimately,
terrifying.
you have to restart the game.
Like all the way from the beginning.
I don't know.
How
What
many
haven't we shown
checkpoints you
them
have
yet?
the different games themselves.
I would have said the wine glass, but they already kind of talk. They're kind of. I don't know. That's already in the photo.
I'm a little out of the loop, so I'll
I think
let
maybe
you
the
guys
suicide
do
report.
this.
God damn it! It's not the suicide report. All right. Oh, so basically, court is back in session, and Edgeworth's like, this was a preempted murder. And we were like, no, it isn't. And he's like, yes, it is. And he's like, prove it isn't. We're like, okay.
So wait, which case are we on right now?
Same
Are
case as
we
before.
doing no wait, hang on. Are we doing Von Karma's death, or are we doing not death, but like you
We're
said that
doing-
she was shot, right?
We're doing the Juan Corrida one.
So there's nothing about Von Karma?
Nothing. No one cares about Von Karma.
Wow. Well done.
Yeah. Okay, what is the
Edgeworth is
evidence?
25.
Yeah. But he's older than Will Powers. What the hell?
Yeah, exactly.
What? I don't know if the camera is relevant. We can try it. No. I actually don't know. Maybe, I don't know, what is important evidence here?
What were we trying to prove again?
I don't know, this just has to be shocking evidence that hasn't
For
been
what?
seen before. But actually, it could be the magazine clipping.
If it's shocking evidence, then I would use the knife.
Oh no, they've already seen the knife. That's why it's got to be something they haven't seen before.
Okay. What have they seen then?
What they have seen is
Pictures of the rooms. They've seen a bunch of stuff like the guitar case.
they saw the button, the knife, the autopsy report, the crime photo, which the crime photo is this.
Have they seen the tomato juice?
Yes, actually.
What if it's the tomato juice?
Oh
It is the
my
tomato
god,
juice.
Jesus Christ.
This is a wine glass, is it not? It
Please.
was the tomato juice.
Please look at the photo of the crime scene one more time. The scene is a mess because of the victim's struggle against his assailant. The vase was broken, his makeup's all over the floor. These were all things that were at one point sitting on top of the dresser.
Well, yes, I see your point.
However, this glass that is sitting on top of the dresser is mysteriously untouched. The only thing that had not fallen over along with everything else is this wine glass.
That is true.
This piece of evidence is more than strange enough to warrant further consideration. This means the killer must have loved tomato juice. Well, what do you have to say?
Ah, well, yes, it is a little peculiar.
Yes, isn't it? I thought it was.
You can stop looking at me with those puppy dog eyes of yours now. Mr. Edgeworth,
What is it, Your Honor?
kill this man. Your opinion.
Understood. There is no special meaning to Phoenix Wright to me.
What?
Therefore, I am pleased to do your bidding, Your Honor.
Edgeworth, I thought what we had was special.
I like the head just going side to side.
No.
It's safe to say that the glass was set there after the crime took place by a person who discovered the body, Adrian Andrews, for example. She could have easily been so shocked that she set the glass down without thinking.
Edgeworth, execute order 66. Sam?
That does sound very plausible, Mr. Wright.
Could Miss Andrews really have set that glass down without thinking? There's no way. It doesn't make sense. If I appear weak here, the trial's over. I can look for my proof later. For now, I trust my instinct and point with certainty.
They might just fall for it, if you're thought-provoking enough.
The defense would like to challenge the prosecution's theory. We would like to see something that proves it was Miss Andrews who set the cup at the table.
Yo, Edgeworth doing the cross-examination.
How?
You've turned the situation on its head again, as usual. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have any proof to back up your claim?
There's no way he has any. He's just bluffing.
Unlike Mr. Wright, I never say anything unless I have some evidence to support it.
What?
You're not thinking hard enough today, Mr. Wright. Did you think this wine glass escaped my notice?
Yeah, I thought he's dragging it out so much. You think I, the legendary Edgeworth, would
He's
fall-
stalling so he can think of what he's gonna say.
Then...
Of course, it has been thoroughly inspected for fingerprints.
Fingerprints. Wait, why?
Yeah,
wait,
There were only one set of fingerprints left on this wine glass.
I just feel like, why is like Phoenix just ad-libbing everything he says? Wine glass. Wine glass.
Wine glass.
Only one? Well, whose were they?
Oh, Faye.
There were not the victims nor the defendants. Rather, they were one of Adrian Andrews.
What?
I mean, that makes sense. We know
You've
she
just
said
got
it.
him. That is why I said that the person who had discovered the body had left it there.
We can say Adrian Andrews
Are
killed
we
her.
done here, Mr. Wright?
I can't believe I fell into another trap.
No, you didn't. He is literally giving you your case.
Miss Andrews was probably holding on to the glass when she went out to see Mr. Corrida. But upon seeing his dead body, she was stunned and set the glass down on the dresser.
Wait, so basically she walked into the room, ran over to the body, put down the wine glass.
More like from that image, it looks like she tried to talk to the dead body and then realized that she was dead. He was dead.
Yeah.
Nice. Now here Adrian Andrews likes tomato
It's like,
juice.
hey yo, bro, why aren't you responding? It puts down glass, shakes body. Oh wait, what the fuck?
Stabs.
What you just said makes a lot of sense, Leon.
Thanks then.
You're welcome.
Now, do you see, right? You can't change any part of my scenario, as it explains everything all too well.
No, I can change the colour of the shoes she was wearing. Grr.
I've thought long and hard about this past year and what it means to be a prosecutor.
Yeah.
And from here on out, I will show you the answer I have come to discover.
You have what?
He has come.
You
discover.
did this. Why did you do this to discover?
Wait a second, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't do that.
Wait, no, don't show us the answer. Just,
Hey, yo, no, don't do that.
No,
I know Phoenix would like it, but still, come on.
No.
Hey, yo, bro, we're still in a courtroom.
It's basically what he does. The answer is just a gun. I found the answer right. It's Death Pact.
Edgeworth just whips out like a 10-meter long rifle. Yep, gun.
I think the prosecution has provided enough evidence for me to enter my verdict.
I'm not satisfied.
Unfortunate.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I cannot allow you to pass judgment yet. The prosecution has yet another witness we would like the court to hear from.
I saw Judge and I was just like, you're my line.
Another witness?
Yeah, exactly. It's really confusing sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Bailiff, please bring in the next witness.
What in tarnation?
What in the world is Mr. Edgeworth thinking?
What how it's like Lotto or something?
No, it's probably Adrian.
Oh.
Nope,
Yo.
it's Old Bag.
Mm.
Hello there!
Now
Oh,
then,
God.
witness, please state your name and occupation. Witness, your name and occupation.
Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat.
Ugh.
Gotcha!
I wonder what happened to that calm composure he had earlier.
Oh, edgy boy.
Edgy.
It's been what? A year since we last met, hasn't it? You should be more happy to see me.
I saw the report with her testimony, but who I knew under that helmet. It was the Wicked Witch of the witness stand.
I tell you, this time I know what I'm supposed to do.
Oh god.
So today I'm going to tell you anything and everything.
What science with Oldbag? Oh
Even
god.
things that don't have to do with that terrible crime.
Oh god. Keep that to yourself.
Miss Witness.
Miss Witness, that terrible crime is all this court needs to know. Please do not share any more of your nasty information. Shush, I'm talking to my dear Edgy Wedgie right now.
Edgy.
Edgy, woody.
Don't interrupt us, Gramps, you old bastard. Yes, ma'am.
No, please, by all means, interrupt her, please.
This is chaos.
Anyway, witness, your testimony, please.
It's true what they say,
Oh,
that
God.
youth are hot-headed nowadays. Not that I mind that at all, Edgy. Now then, what should I start with?
The witness was on security detail at the hotel on the night of the murder. Is this correct, Miss Oldbag?
It was a great job being able to see my dearie Joanne.
Yuan.
Oh, Joanne.
It was almost too much for my little heart to handle.
Little heart.
That's
Yo,
all.
someone's finna about to have a heart
You mean you were a
attack.
fan of the victim?
He just has a heart attack on stage.
Look, everyone is crazy over that on guard. He's saying he's cute in a fresh way or something.
Oh.
But not
Fresh.
me. I wouldn't say anything so silly. After all, I have no interest in a little child like him.
He's 21.
He's a child in
Yeah,
my
but then
standard.
how old is Miss Oldbag?
Old.
That much.
That's pretty old, to be honest.
And wait, yeah,
That is quite old, isn't it, Leon?
I was gonna say, look, they're both the same age.
I mean, they ran out of numbers, they ran out of letters, and now they're onto symbols. So I mean, yeah. I
And
would call
now,
that pretty
and
old.
she likes Edgeworth. But no, okay. What I don't understand is they're
She
the
likes
same
Edgeworth
age.
and Juan. Basically,
No, but Juan and Angard are the same age.
okay, but what about Edgeworth? Edgeworth's not that much older. He's only
He-
25.
He is 25.
Not that bad.
I'm only interested in a real man, Juan Corrida.
In real man.
We never know. We never know how's the guy. Oh, but these two are the same age. Exactly.
Anyway, as I was saying, I was pacing in front of his room that night.
Wait, so you were just running, just on the spot outside his room.
Yeah.
Very well.
Hmm.
Please tell the court what you witnessed on the night of the murder.
Oh my god.
Leave it to me, Edgy Poo.
Probably you, Ian. What did you see?
Anyway, after the ceremony, I went to pace around in the hallway in front of his room.
Why?
There was something I was interested in finding out, you know? Well, since I was on the job, I made sure to keep up a good eye out the whole time. That's when someone showed up. It was a man coming out of poor Juan's room. It was on guard, Matt on guard, trying to sneak his way out of Joanne's room.
Joanne. That?
So, Mr. On-Guard came out from the victim's room. See? It has to be him. He's the murderer.
No, I don't think so. Oh, just quickly trying to fix something.
What's wrong?
Broadband choices. I'm gonna try and well, if I go in a video broadcast, it's just because Stan's keyboard is loud as hell. So I'm just trying to
I'm
quickly
sorry.
Just Stan, turn your sensitivity.
Oh no,
I can.
it's
You're
fine,
turning your
No,
sensitivity
I
up.
can.
There
There you go. That's
Right?
probably gonna be better.
Smash your keyboard.
I'm doing that.
We can still hear.
It's probably quieter there.
It is quiet, so it's fine.
It is quieter.
Okay. Hold on. I'm just getting out my Discord settings.
It's fine.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Well then, alright. What were we trying to find out? Something you were interested in? And just what was that?
It's not some little thing I can just go around telling everyone, you know? It's top secret between me and Joanne. And Edgeworth, of course.
Miss Edgeworth, what is this thing she was interested in?
I have no idea. I despise gossip, Your Honor.
Gossip?
But should it prove relevant, we can always have it appended from her testimony later.
It's like, oh, okay.
It looks like we shouldn't force it right now.
And did the witness stay in the vicinity of the victim's door the entire time?
Well, since I was on the job.
Well, I was on job.
That's when someone showed up.
I was on job with the Mondem.
The Mon Dem.
The Mondem. Mondem. You saw my client? Are you sure about that?
Yes, eh?
Really?
Annoying brat. When I say I saw someone, I saw that person.
Why do I get a sense of deja vu? Maybe to avoid a repeat of last year, I should delve into this a bit further. What clothes were they wearing? Were they wearing the outfit? Please tell me about this man's clothes in more detail.
What a troublesome man you are. Really, as if something like that matters.
But it does.
Answer the goddamn question, woman. Now what was it? Oh yes, it was that thing.
What thing?
That gaudy thing he's always wearing, that racing jacket.
Ah, he was wearing that at the detention center too.
That thing's meant for nothing but seducing women out of their pantaloons. Men.
Right.
So, Mr. Wright, was this testimony just now important or relevant in any way?
I wouldn't say that's important.
Not really.
I guess it really wasn't that important after all.
Mr. Wright, do you know where we say time is valuable? If not, I suggest you learn.
You've wasted 3 minutes of this woman's youth. That's more valuable than gold to me.
Why do I suddenly feel like I'm in the person of childish whining?
She may not remember things, or be mistaken in, but I don't think she's lying.
That's bad for us, really bad.
But that's how the human mind is. It also has the tendency to jump off topic. She's strayed onto a few interesting side topics this time, too, hasn't she? But that's what makes her a sweet old lady, right?
That's because you're not the one who has to question her. Okay, so I think it's that last question we need to just keep checking up on.
Yeah.
So, let's see the different things we can ask. What they were carrying. What was the man you saw carrying? Oh, if he was carrying a knife or not.
In which hand? His right or his left? Ah, now this is a real mess. I mean, I can't be expected to answer such a vague question.
Indeed. Please be more specific with your question, Mr. Wright.
Sorry. What was the man you saw carrying in his right hand?
Ah, he wasn't carrying anything in that hand.
Then, how about his left?
Empty.
I love how she just puts the mask back on. So it's not him.
So she was just like, oh, which hand? Neither.
Well, this whole thing's been yeah, exactly, he would have been holding the knife.
So, Mr. Wright,
Yes.
was his testimony just now important in any way?
Of course it was important, Your Honor. Oh. You know what Leonora is? He sounds like the Sillet Bang guy. Edgeworth. He sounds like the Sillet Bang guy.
Silic Bang guy, hang on.
Objection! Sillet Bang! Objection!
Silic Bang. Okay, it's been a long time since those commercials ever were on
Sillet
TV.
Bang and the dirt is gone.
Bang, and the dirt is gone. Wait, is it with Barry Scott? It is Barry Scott, right?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Barry Scott. Silly bag.
Never Edgeworth just sounded like Barry Scott.
I have just watching a video of Barry Scott now. Okay. Then perhaps you would like to point out what part of that testimony was important.
You don't really have to put it that way to get me to say.
Mr. Wright, there's something much more valuable than a person's pride. And that is time. Please don't waste this court's precious time with worthless questions.
Oh wait, I just realised. Wait, no, he was walking out of the room. If he was walking out the room, then oh wait, no, no, better question. No, I was right earlier. No, the clothes he was wearing, because he would have been wearing that weird thingy, and he wasn't wearing the weird thingy.
You was right.
Remember, the button was in that weird Himoko thingy, and he wasn't wearing that. It was important. Why objection?
Then perhaps.
Your Honour, I request what the witness said about the jackets be appended to a testimony. Oh, never mind.
I don't see quite where you're going with this, but alright. Witness, please. Ah, well, I don't like to badmouth anyone without reason, but if I must.
Are you sure the defendant was wearing a racing jacket?
What do you think? It's not like I've seen him in anything other than that horrible thing. I'm sure he was wearing it.
He's so sure of herself to the point of self-absorption. No, I think what we can do here actually is see this button. Yeah. Missile bag.
Big Bang.
Bang.
What? Don't say my name for no reason.
Do you know what this is?
Ah, it's button number 2 on the German ninja's costume.
How did you know it was the second button?
How?
It's the second button! I knew it! No, I know she's an obsessed fan. She identified it in a single glance.
Oh god.
Oh
Give it
my
here,
God.
give it here. If you don't give it to me, I'll punish you with this. My fake gun.
Wow, she really is a diehard fan to want a button covered in blood. This button was discovered on Mr. Ungar's body during a full body search.
See.
CC.
This button proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it was that rascal on guard.
It was caught up in the pleats of his nickel samurai Hakama pants.
See. And on guard is the nickel samurai.
Witness. Now, it may just be me and I do have an active imagination. But just now, didn't you say that the defendant, Matt Ungard, was wearing his usual racing jacket?
I'm so sorry. Sorry that you judge people based on what they wear. If I
Oh
were
my
to
God.
this dress, I
I'm
would
not
have
touching
assumed
anything.
You'd agree. This outfit is hideous, right? I've got a tape recorder stuck in it. It's heavy!
It's heavy.
Just let want her. You people and your fascism, I hate you. Judging my clothing, fuck you all. I hope you'll die of various diseases.
Politics, politics, politics.
Now, hold your tongue still there for 1 second. So what you saw in actuality
Comma.
was not Mr. Ungard, the man, but Mr. Ungard, the Nickel Samurai. But when you think about it,
Yo, she kind of short.
Hmm?
She kind of short.
Sure.
true.
Yeah.
They're really one and the same anyway.
This old bag. This is a very important point we're talking about.
Edgy Poo, do you think so too?
No.
No.
Well, it might be something worth considering.
No, just say it's important and agree with me for a change.
Witness, think carefully and try to remember as much as you can before you testify. Alright. This.
I should be the one sighing, not you.
On guard! On guard! Yes, now I remember. The Nickel Samurai. That's right. It was the Nickel Samurai that I saw.
What if the wrong person was wearing the outfit?
Yes, it could have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder. He had to go to that post-ceremony stage show right after the crime, you know? So he must have worn the Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Juan.
What if Adrian Andrews was wearing the Nickel Samurai outfit?
That could work.
I knew it. I knew you'd say he was inside that costume.
What? Did you think there could have been someone else inside that costume? Don't be a bad little boy thinking such rude things.
But the possibility does exist.
Ah, youngins today. I told you, there's no way it was anyone else. How do you know that? Because I said so, and what I say is the truth.
Source? Me.
Source, me.
And
Backup, me.
Reference? Me.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Bet. Alright,
Cross-examine the witness.
witness. Well, I mean... It's Adrian Andrews, isn't it? So let me ask you one last time. The person you saw, was it really the Nickel Samurai?
As showy as ever. Haven't I been saying that from the very beginning?
No. Can I throw in the towel yet?
You don't need to think too hard on this one.
Huh?
There's a contradiction in a testimony, and it's sitting in plain sight. The question is, what that contradiction means for us.
Alright, let's see. Oh wait, he had to go to the show. But he's a Nickel Samurai, right? Yeah, he's the... Why would it have been convenient?
That way, no one would see his face, of course.
But there's still no advantage for him that I can see. In fact, you'd think the costume would make him stand out all the more.
You are such an annoying child. You know what? You disagree with everything I say.
Isn't that what you're always doing to me?
I got it. Maybe it was more troublesome for him to change in and out of his costume.
Maybe isn't gonna cut it, I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's really not gonna cut it.
But the way he died wasn't... Oh, that's wrong, isn't it? Never mind. I was gonna say, he didn't stab him. Oh, he didn't die because of the stabbing. Was anyone else scheduled to appear at the post-ceremony show?
Well, all the contestants were supposed to go on stage in a friendly gesture thing.
And that included the Jamaninda.
Of course it included him. That's why when On Guard came out of Dear Juan's room, I didn't give it a second thought. I see. Well, anyway.
I'm actually a bit confused. Please, there's a clear contradiction. I don't see it. Do you see it? Leon, any ideas?
No.
I'm honestly stumped.
Well, there's... Because there's a clear contradiction that I'm just not understanding.
Yep.
Exactly, but I don't know how we, like, prove that. That's what I don't get. Wait. The Nickel Samurai has gloves, right?
Yeah.
How would he have fingerprints on the knife?
Oh, true.
He couldn't have... No. He couldn't. Please take a look at this. How did you know it was stabbing? Because it was just said in the thing that he was stabbed afterwards.
Yeah, so it's a knife. Big deal. If you're trying to scare me with that, I'll have you know it won't work.
No, that's not my intention at all.
That's a knife that was used in the murder, correct?
Your Honour, do you know why this piece of evidence is important to the case?
You don't even have to ask. It's because the defendant's fingerprints are on it. Leon?
Yeah. I think he went AFK because his VQ model just stopped. Is that what you're driving at? That is exactly what I'm driving at.
What are we driving at and whose car are we driving?
Mine, get in.
I don't understand.
If Mr. Ungard was reading the Nickel Samurai costume at the time of the murder, then it's impossible for his fingerprints to have been left on the knife. Actually, he would have wiped his previous fingerprints on this knife right off. Fair.
Oh, that's right. The Nickel Samurai wears gloves, doesn't he?
He probably took his gloves off before he began the stabbing. Why?
That doesn't make any sense.
Why would he do something like that? To leave his prints on the murder weapon? There's no way he'd do something like that. However, there's one possibility. Then let's hear your possibility. It's very simple. The defendant went to the victim's room while in costume as the Nickel Samurai. At that time, the defendant had no intent to murder. He was probably just going to relax and talk with the victim about the stage show. Which is why he took his gloves off. He was holding a knife the whole time though. It was from his room.
But the murder still did take place.
It's well known that there was bad blood between the defendant and the victim.
Yes, I have heard that before. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say about Mr. Edgeworth's theory?
So let me get this straight. Edgeworth's theory goes like this. When the defendant went to the victim's room, he had no intention of killing him. Now, up to this point, are there any problems? Yes. This theory contradicts something in an earlier testimony. But what are you babbling about? Now, for argument's sake, let's suppose Mr. Ungard was the killer. If that's the case, I think it's impossible for the killers to have gone to the victim's room without intent. This knife, it was used by Mr. Ungard at dinner.
Yes, we did establish that.
Which means that if my client was, in fact, the killer, then he brought this knife with him when he went to visit Mr. Corrida. I suppose. However, if you just said it yourself, at that time, the defendant had no intent to murder. If that were true, then why would he bring a knife? He wouldn't, would he? Which means, Mr. Edgeworth, your theory was flawed from supposition 1. And one more thing. If the murderer was wearing the costume at the time of the murder, then there should be glove marks left on the knife. Which means the defendant's fingerprints shouldn't have been all over it like a bees on a hive. And that brings me to my final point. This knife was planted by the real killer to hide their identity and mislead us.
Order! Order, I say! Order in the court! Was this knife really planted by the killer?
The killer?
The baby?
The baby? To frame Matt Ungard. It's to frame my client, Mr. Ungard, of course.
To frame?
Aren't you forcing interpretation just a little too hard on this one? But we just established that the witness saw the Nickel Samurai in costume, and if that were true, then there shouldn't be a single fingerprint on the knife. Ugh. Witness!
Looks like I've made your life a tiny bit more difficult. Huh, Edgy?
Ugh.
Witness, did you or did you not really see the Nickel Samurai? Well, I guess at first I might have forgotten, but...
Are you saying you mixed up Mr. Ungard with the Nickel Samurai, his character on the TV?
I mean, I can't really do anything about that now. Look, I was waiting around in front of their doors because, well, I wasn't waiting around for the Nickel Samurai, that's for sure.
He wasn't waiting for the Nickel Samurai? Alright then, who were you waiting around for then?
Top secret. That's outside of anyone's security. I have a feeling that you're waiting for Mr. Juan Corrida, correct? Ha! The way you're a sad amateur with a case of nearsightedness. Amateur? Me? What am I an amateur of?
The old bag was waiting around in front of the victim's room, but it doesn't sound like she was waiting to catch a glimpse of Mr. Corrida.
Maybe Phoenix... Maybe Old Bag was waiting around for that person.
That person? Wait, what? That's what I think me is hinting at, and it's certainly possible. Miss Old Bag, you were waiting for this person to come out of the victim's room, weren't you? Oh wait, Adrian. Right? Adrian, because of the scandal.
Maybe?
Because of the scandal that was going on between them.
Yeah, I guess that could make sense. Who is this person?
Yeah, this is Adrian Andrews, Mr. Ungar's manager.
But why would the defendant's manager be in the victim's room?
That's something we'll find out next time, because we're at 9 PM.
We are.
I was like, how can I make it just a really, really good, like, leaving point?
I mean,
So I think
that was a good leaving point.
I think that is a good leaving point.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we will definitely be back, because I feel like, I'm not sure how long we've got left of this whole thing. But that was a pretty long
We've
job.
got too much longer. I mean, we have to fix the Maya situation.
Yeah. Also, hopefully next stream we'll have everyone's VTubers working. I'm not sure if I'm getting my one up, but we'll see. This depends.
Hopefully.
I mean, I need to still make mine, so
Fine, I'll
I
help
don't know.
you.
We'll see. Oh, also Leon said he had to go because his shipment arrived.
Oh,
So-
that makes sense.
Yeah, I
I
literally
mean,
just
he
saw the
said he
message
was
now.
waiting.
Cool. Alright, cool. Guys, we're going to finish off here. Make sure you follow Leon. Make sure you also subscribe to the Feywild. I got it right?
Yeah, the favorite.
Yay, there you go. Okay, well guys, we'll see you in the next stream. Not sure, probably Monday. Monday sounds like a good day.
Yeah,
Just in general.
It really does.
Alright, anyway guys, we'll see you in a bit. Have a great day, week, month, fortnight, next century, and millennia. Stan, you want to say anything?
In the words of a legend, don't fucking die, horse.
Sure. Yulian, no raid, no one's live right now. So we'll see you
Yeah,
in a bit.
everyone's dead.
Boy.
Bye.
Sayonara.